it's Jim with Garage Store, and I got an exciting job here for my buddy Carmine. Carmine's a car guy, so he loves cars. He wants his garage to look like a showroom for his cars. But what's cool about this job is the guy who built this home worked with Frank Lloyd Wright. So the home is very unique and kind of nostalgic. So right now we're doing all the prep work. Let's head on down there and check it out and see the work we're doing. All right, so here we are in the apron. If you come down with me over here, you can see this apron has a lot of chips and a lot of broken concrete over here by the bricks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a polymeric trowel with some sand and the polymers and just shape it and fill it all in. You can see over here by the joint. Now this joint we're gonna leave. Typically we fill joints, but because it's outside in two separate slabs of concrete, we're gonna leave it. All right, so we have all the repairs done. You can see a lot of the cracks and the pitting are all filled. And now the next step, not to step in anything, but the next step is to put down the moisture mitigation primer. So you're gonna see us squeegee and roll a clear coat onto this concrete, and all it's gonna do is soak into the concrete and lock it up. All right, so we ground down all this concrete and now we're applying the moisture mitigation primer. This primer is a low viscosity primer which soaks into the concrete. You'll notice this concrete is very porous. We also put a little bit of pigment in there because this is a light brown floor, so we want to make sure that the brown and the consistency of this color is throughout the floor. All right, now that we got the flake system down, we're gonna scrape it off and then we're gonna apply the UV stable clear top coat. So now we need to apply the top coat. You can see we're squeegeeing it down to get the right millage, and then we got the guy with the rollers rolling it one direction and then another to assure that the top coat is fully coated into the flake system. All right, now that the top coat is down, we'll be back in 2 days to see the final results. All right, hey, we're back on the job. The job is done. Let's check out the results. Hey, look down here by this apron. Do you remember all the pitting and the cracks and all the repairs we had to do? This apron's beautiful. Do you notice the control joint? We left that because of the expansion of the concrete. And then the rest of this project, top coated, clean. The customer, Carmine, already put his cars in here. He loves it. Carmine, you want to come on in here and take
Oh my God. This is fantastic. I can't even tell you actually mentally how much I needed something to get done in this project house. And Jim came through in 4 days, knocked it out, made it so beautiful, and I was able to get my cars in, and now I can actually picture what this is gonna look like, and I'm just thrilled. So this house is a one-of-a-kind MCM architectural wonder built by Robert Rasmussen. He built it for himself and his family, and it's the only design and build he ever did of its kind. So it's very interesting, it's very different, a little quirky, which fits with what I like. Originally here, this garage was split between a garage space and a workshop because he was a carpenter. I am a car guy, so I took down that wall and made that workshop a car space. The next thing that I needed to do with all this quirkiness is really focus in on the garage. That's kind of like my hobby place. So I was really torn on what to do. It was just bare concrete before. I thought maybe one of those like cool, swirly, metallic showplace garages. Talked to Jim at the garage store, and he really guided me down the right road of that's not the right thing to do for this house. And that's what's important. So we picked this beautiful neutral brown tan flake system, which is super durable, which I need for the cars, and matches with the aesthetic of the house. Even when we cross those thresholds into the basement area or lounge area, there's a nice tan linoleum, and it matches completely perfect. So I can't be happier with how this has turned out.
All right, we had fun at Carmine's house because this house is kind of unique, it's old, there's a lot of history to it. We did the 900 square foot garage floor, and then he showed me a sink that was concrete and dirty. So I was able to sand it down, apply a commercial polymer coating to it, and it turned out perfect. So what I like to say with Carmine, we threw in the kitchen sink. All right, your house does not have to be famous to have a famous looking garage like this. Doesn't matter whether your house is tall, wide, small, We do all sorts of garages, custom work. Give us a call, Garage Store, 847-428-8862.
So 14 years ago, I bought my first real house, and Jim actually happened to do my garage system. Now here we are 14 years later, we're doing the Rasmussen house. So I just want to say thank you and cheers.